Do you guys see my poor aloe plant? I'm gonna have to repot him soon, and I'm so scared that I'm gonna kill him. This is the longest I've ever had a plant alive ever in my whole life. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashley, and today we are doing my somewhat late update on my panning A to Z project pan. This is the project that I am doing for the year 2021. I don't know why I said it as though I'm only working on one project. As you guys know, I'm a lunatic and I have about 1 million panning balls up in the air. But this is A to Z, which is basically me choosing a product to correspond with every single letter in the alphabet. If you are new, welcome. I am so glad that you decided to click on one of my videos. I hope that if you have not yet subscribed, you'll consider doing so before you leave. And if you love project panning, which I just said I do a lot of, make sure to give this video a thumbs up so that I know that I should continue down this panning journey. But let's talk products. So this was a project that I started 3 years ago, and at the time that I started it, I thought that I made it up. I did not, apparently. This is actually one that was started 4 years ago by the Fantastic Ladies. So I do always like to give them the shout out, even though they were not actually the inspiration behind this project. They were definitely the OG creators. I just didn't know it at the time. So I would absolutely recommend checking them out. They are an amazing panning community. They originated on Facebook, but they also have a very large following here on YouTube as well as on Instagram. So if you are starved for new panning content, they are an excellent resource because they have so much fun, creative projects going on and a lot of really awesome panners as well. So check them out and let's talk about what I am doing. So as I said, this is my 3rd year doing an A to Z project, and this year I have decided to focus specifically on my skincare, body care, and hair care products, meaning that there is no makeup here in this project. And I was super nervous about doing it this way when I originally conceived of this sort of spin last year, and certainly when I introduced it this year. But I'm really glad that I've done it this way because I have so many products in here that kind of got some sporadic use, and now I'm really focusing in on them, and I'm finding some things that I really like, and I'm also finding some things that I really don't. So this has been a really nice twist, and I'm glad that I'm doing it this way. So if you have never seen one of my project pans, I keep a lot of data. So I keep tally marks, I weigh things, when I can, put actual marks on the packaging. I am a data heavy panner, so if you enjoy that, then you will like my projects. So let's go ahead and start with the letter A. For the letter A, we have my Bath & Body Works Aromatherapy. This is in the scent Comfort, which has the strong notes of vanilla and patchouli. I absolutely love this lotion scent so much, and I do enjoy this formula. This is the moisturizing body cream, so it's that thicker sort of formula, and I like it a lot. When I use these types of products specifically from Bath & Body Works, I tend to localize them as far as their usage goes. They are very strongly scented, and I find with me personally, I tend to be a little bit sensitive to that. So if I use it all over my entire body, it can give me a headache sometimes. Even when I genuinely love the scent, it's just a little bit too much. So typically when I use this product, I use it at night before I go to bed, and I'll typically use it on my upper arms and chest. I used it a total of 6 times since our last update. Even though I am doing this update late, I stopped my usage on all of these products as of the 1st, which has been super strange. It's been weird not using any of these products because today is what, the 5th? Am I right? No, the 6th. Today's Saturday the 6th. So it's just been kind of a weird few weeks. But yes, so I did only use this 6 times, but I have gotten some good usage out of it all the same. When I use other lotions, I don't tend to double up on the lotions because, again, I don't like the scents clashing with one another, but I feel good about the usage. It is my goal to use it up entirely by the end of the year, and I see no reason why I wouldn't be able to do that. The next product that I have for the letter B is from Neutrogena. This is a serum. This is the Bright Boost Illuminating Serum. So I do have a new mark for you this update. As you can see, we're right there. I was not able to mark last month because the change was just not significant enough. The lines would have blurred into one another. So this line is technically 2 months of usage. And I'm throwing it on the ground. I've been so clumsy today, my friends, so clumsy. So I don't really love that serum. I don't really feel like it does anything. It has little flecks of glitter in it, which I suppose is the illuminating property to it. I don't feel like it does anything for my skin, and I'm really just using it to use it up and get it out of my collection. But it is not something that I enjoy using, which is kind of a bummer because I have committed myself to using it by purchasing it. But I did use it a total of 13 times since last update, and it clearly still has a ways to go. I've got 6 months left on this thing easy, I'm sure of it. So that'll be a long haul item, which most of these are, but I'm just getting through it. For the letter C, we have a perfume. This is from Clinique. This is the Clinique My Happy in the scent Cocoa and Cashmere. I have a new line on this as well. Hopefully you can see the glare. There we go, a little bit difficult. I really enjoy using this. It's really nice to be able to use this with the other scents that I have in this project because I am able to layer some of them together, which is very nice. I do like the scent of this on its own, but it does play very nicely with, specifically for the letter F, which is my Philosophy Fresh Cream. That has very vanilla-y cream notes, obviously by the name. This has chocolatey cocoa notes, obviously, given the name. So they do play very nicely together. So I've enjoyed layering those together as well as wearing it alone. It's been a really nice way to kind of get myself back into the habit of wearing perfume again. For the letter D, I have a face mask. This is my Deep Down Detox Clay Mask. It is from Formula 1006, and this has the ingredients of orange and bergamot. I really like this mask a lot. It is definitely one of those purifying type masks. It does dry down, but it's not super hard and crackly. Like, you can feel the tightness of it drying down, but it's not objectionable. I've definitely used some mud masks in the past where when they dry down, it's intense. This, you can feel it without it being aggressive. So I did use it once last month, which again for me is pretty good. I'm not someone who masks overly often, so I'm really glad that I got some usage out of that. That's another product that I want to use up in its entirety, which I should honestly just stop saying because I'm pretty sure, with the exception of one thing, everything is something I want to use up in its entirety. So for the letter E, God, I cannot wait to be done with this. This is from e.l.f. This is the Keep Your Balance Toner. This is the new line that we have going on here. See if you can see it. I hate this toner. I hate this toner. It is not pleasant to use. The second ingredient in here is alcohol, and it definitely smells like you are just putting rubbing alcohol all over your face. I only used it 8 times since the last check-in. I cannot use this every single day because it will destroy my already dry prone skin. So I do break it up to only a couple of times a week. And I am, I don't know, a third of the way through the container. So we definitely still have a ways to go on this. I have started also using it on my chest, my neck and chest, which is fine. But again, I'm still not using it daily because I don't want to destroy my skin for the sake of a goal that I have set for myself. So I will use it up, but it's going to take me a little bit of time. For the letter F, as I mentioned before, that is my roller ball, and it is from Philosophy in the scent Fresh Cream. I do have a new line for you there. I'm a little nervous on this guy. I've never used up a roller ball style perfume before, and I used it, 14 times since the last check-in, and we have made only a very small amount of progress. So I'm a little nervous to see whether or not I'm going to be able to finish that up by the end of the year. I'm really hoping to, but we'll just see how it goes. But I do very much like that scent, and I'm glad that I'm working on it. For the letter G, I have from Tula. This is the Glow and Get It Cooling Brightening Eye Balm. Another product that I'm just not in love with. There's nothing wrong with this product. It just doesn't really do anything for my particular skin, but I did use it 14 times. No, I didn't. I used it 21 times. Are you guys proud of me? I used it 21 times, and that was all on me. I haven't smeared it on my husband at the moment. So I have gotten into a good habit of when I get up in the morning and I put in my contact lenses, I follow with this guy right here, and it feels nice. Please don't get me wrong. There is nothing wrong with this product. It just doesn't suit my particular skin needs. Oh, my nose itches so badly. We're in the middle of probably faux spring where I am, meaning that we're gonna get another cold snap that's gonna kill everything off again. But right now we've had some warmer weather, so everything is blooming, and my allergies are just in overdrive. So I am so sorry. I know it's probably annoying to watch me touch my face like that, but it's so uncomfortable. And then everything is gonna die off, and then they're gonna come back to life again, and I'm gonna go through this all over. Yay. All right, so for the letter H, I have my Hemp's lotion. This is in their age-defying formula, and I do really like this as well. I have a new line. Here we go. I'm really bad at remembering to use lotion when I shower at night. Usually I'm just exhausted and I just want to get into bed. So it's usually a very short shower, clean myself off, put on my pajamas, get into bed. I do wash my hair usually on average twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week, depending on what's going on, but on average about 2 times a week. And those are my long showers. So I do a full shampoo, I exfoliate, shave, all that kind of good stuff. And that's when I typically will remember to use lotion, because I've been in a hot shower for a good amount of time. I've just shaved, all that kind of stuff. So I did use it a total of 7 times since the last check-in, so that will be gone in just a few months' time, sooner if I can remember to use it more often. For the letter I, we have a little deluxe sample of the Peter Thomas Roth Irish Moor Mud Purifying Black Mask. I did use this once as well, so I masked again twice last month. Very proud of myself. So this is definitely got a lot of product in it, so this will be around for a few months yet as well. Ooh, why does it sound like my 3-year-old is awake? He has not been asleep for even an hour. That's gonna make for a fun evening. All right, for the letter J, I have my Julep Nail Polish, which I did not use even once. Like I said in my Get Ready With Me, which I will link right up here if you missed it. February was a month for me. I mean, aside from the fact that February is a shorter month anyway, and then the way the weekends fell, everything was super compact. But in addition to that, I had craziness going on in my house and in my family, and there were quite a few days where I didn't wear makeup at all, and I certainly did not have the time and energy to give myself a manicure, but I'm hoping to be able to do that soon, because I do want to make some additional progress on my nail polish, since I want to be able to finish it up, and I've never ever finished up a nail polish before. So that would be super exciting if I could meet that goal. For the letter K, I have my leave-in conditioner. This is by Kristen S. It is the Weightless Shine leave-in conditioner. And on this guy here, I have a new line also. There we go. So I used this a total of 6 times since the last check-in. It was weird not using it while it was in here waiting for me to film. My hair felt super weird. So definitely it must be doing something for my hair, since I missed it when I didn't have it, if that makes sense. For the letter L, we have from Fenty. This is the Luscious Lip Balm Pro Kisser in the shade, scent, style of Hint Hint. This is something that I used 24 times since the last check-in. This is one that it's very easy when I'm sitting down to either put on makeup or at least do my skincare, that I can pop it on my lips and go from there. So I do really like it for that. And I have no concerns over whether or not I can get it used up. For the letter M, we have my sunscreen, and this is from Murad. This is the Environmental Shield Essential C Day Moisture Broad Spectrum SPF 30 PA+++. And this is what we're looking like for my new line here. This is another product that I used 24 times. So this probably has, what, another 3 months left in it would be my assumption. So still going strong, and we'll get that used up for sure. For the letter N, we have my deep conditioner. This is from the Garnier Nutrisse. This is one of those little conditioners that comes in one of their boxed hair dyes, which I have not used in years and years and years, so this has got to get used up. I do really enjoy this, so I don't know why I held on to it for so long, but I did use it once last month, so we do have a new line right here. Because I don't wash my hair as often as some other people may, I go through things like hair masks and deep conditioners and honestly shampoo and conditioner itself at a very slow rate. So I really only use that once a month, maybe twice at the very most. Maybe I will end up using it more as the weather gets warmer and we're doing more things outside, and so my hair is under the sun more and it's getting more burnt. I may use those types of products a little bit more, but at the moment, once a month is perfectly fine for me. For the letter O, we have this right here. This is my Dove Pure Care Dry Oil for hair, and I was not able to remark it, which is kind of frustrating. So that is my mark from last month, and I'm guessing it's because the bottle is at its widest point. It does start to very subtly taper down, so hopefully we'll be able to see some more substantial movement as far as the product goes. I did use it 6 times since the last check-in. I don't use a lot at once. I usually use 2 to 3 pumps, which it doesn't pump out a lot because it's an oil for your hair, so you really don't need much. But I was really hoping to be able to draw a new line, which I was not able to do. For the letter P, we have my Dove Exfoliating Body Polish. I did not use this yet, but the good news is I did finish up the exfoliator that was already in my shower, so look out for that in my March empties. So I will be able to move this bad boy in there and start getting some use on it, which is exciting. For the letter Q, Q, we have from IT Cosmetics. This is my Je ne sais quoi. This is the lip treatment, and look at where we are, you guys. I am so stinking excited. Look how flat we are. We are so close to being done. We are so close to being done. And I'm kind of 2 minds about it because I really do enjoy this product so much. Should I dig it out? I don't know. Should I dig it out? I think I've got a 3-year-old right outside of my office door. Hold on. All right, we are back, and toddler is back in bed. We'll see if he stays there. But I think we were on Q, and we were talking about whether or not I'm going to dig this baby out. So I do really enjoy the formula. I've never really done that before. I don't know how I would store it or how I would use it, and I do have a backup of this. So let me know in the comments below. Should I dig it out or should I just flatten it off and let her go? I did use this 24 times since our last check-in, if I did not already mention that, because I don't remember. All right, for the letter R, for my Peter Thomas Roth, these are the Cucumber Detox Hydrogel Eye Patches. I used these once. We're gonna get there, friends. We're gonna get there. So I don't really have that many left. So that's what we're looking like there. We are pretty far down in there. These will be done soon. They'll be done soon, I promise. Then you don't have to hear about them ever again. I definitely do appreciate all of you in the comments who make suggestions, especially about this particular product, because it has been hanging around for so long. They are uncomfortable for me. It's the shape of them, I'm sure, because I've used eye patches from other brands that are shaped a little bit differently, and I don't find them nearly as uncomfortable. The way that they're shaped, they push my eye up into, or they push my skin up into my eye, and so they're just very, very uncomfortable. So I am going to get them used. Again, I appreciate all of the suggestions. I gotta just use them. All right, for the letter S, we have from Pacifica. This is my Scalp Love Rosemary Mint Serum. We made a good jump this time around, guys. So the first line is up here. You can't really see it, but then this is where we are at now. I did use this 6 times since our last check-in, which means if I made that much progress, I can probably have this done in either 2 to 3 months, which is exciting. I don't find that this does much. I had purchased it at a time when I was going through a lot of hair loss. I have a feeling a lot of it was postpartum related, as well as just overall stress in general from, you know, the goings-ons of the world. So I purchased it at that time hoping to kind of, I don't know, reinvigorate my scalp. I'm not sure exactly what I was thinking, but it's supposed to purify and revive with rosemary and witch hazel. So it's supposed to help detox and loosen buildup while soothing and hydrating your scalp. I don't think it really does anything for me. I don't know that it's necessarily a bad product. It might do stuff for other people, but for me personally, I don't feel like it really does anything, which is why I put it in this project to kind of give myself that push to go ahead and use it up. But I really don't foresee it being something that I repurchase. For the letter T, I have a body spray from Bath & Body Works. This is the 1000 Wishes Scent Mist. We have a new line right here. That blue one right there. I'm not making as quick a progress as I think I thought that I would. When I've seen other people put body sprays in, they have it done in like 6 weeks. I just don't use stuff like that, I suppose, because I did use this 11 times since our last check-in. I try to get myself into the habit of when I go into my bedroom, if I don't have a child in my hands, I will just kind of spritz myself a little bit. So that's how we got that use there. I do enjoy this scent, so I'm happy to be using it up, but it's just going to be around a little bit longer than I think I was originally sort of envisioning. And I don't know why I thought that based on other people, because I don't think I have ever used up one of these body sprays before, so I had really no personal experience to be drawing from there. But I also know myself in the sense that it takes me forever to go through literally everything, so I don't know why I thought that I would be able to breeze through that. For the letter U, this is the one product I can think of that I'm not trying to use up in its entirety because I use it so infrequently. But this is my Bumble and Bumble Hairdresser's Invisible Oil. This is my heat and UV protector. I use this when I flat iron my hair. This is our new mark here. There we go. I didn't make as much progress as I've made in months past because I didn't do my hair. I only used it twice since the last check-in. With everything going on, my hair, as you can tell, my hair has not been a high priority. So not as much use as I've gotten in months past, but I'm trying to remember what my goal was. I think I wanted to use up like half or something. I can't really remember, but you know, I'm making steady progress and that's what I'm really going for, especially in project pans. These are items that I want to get more use out of, so I am definitely doing that. Which is a nice segue into the items that I'm not getting good progress on. So the first of which, let's start with the letter V. That is my deluxe sample of the Tatcha Violet C Brightening Serum. I've mentioned in the past that I'm not going to start working on that until this is used up. However, I'm honestly sitting here contemplating a change since the brightening serum is going so slowly. I might break into this sooner and give the brightening serum a break. I'm not sure, but I'm afraid that I'm never going to get to use that if I just wait until the Neutrogena one is gone. So I don't know. We'll see, but it has not gotten any use yet. You guys know what I'm going to say. No. No. The other thing that has gotten no use at all is this right here. This is my Too Faced Hangover RX Good in Bed Ultra Replenishing Hydrating Serum. So I mentioned in, I think it was my last update, my skin was going crazy. I was breaking out all over, and one concern that I had was that I was taking all of this stuff from this project as well as some stuff from other projects, and I was just changing up my skincare routine too drastically with too many products, and that could have been one of the contributing factors to why my skin was just flipping out. So I decided that I was going to kind of hang back on this guy here until I was done with this right here. So that has gotten no use at all, but I will be using it again. I hope that makes sense. Now, what has gotten some use is this right here. This is for the letter Y. This is my deluxe sample of my Youth to the People Maki and Acai Prickly Pear Goji Super Berry Hydrate and Glow Oil. It's a fun thing to say. So I do have a new mark right here. It is the one in blue. So this, I see absolutely no reason why it won't be gone by our next update. And once that happens, then I can go ahead and move on to that one right there so that it's just one thing at a time, because before I had been kind of alternating them, and I just think that that was contributing to just the insanity that was going on in my skin. So this I have used 14 times since our last check-in, and I have every expectation that it'll be gone for our next check-in. And then finally, for the letter Z, we have my anti-frizz blowout butter. I used this 3 times, and I'm actually surprised that I've gotten so many uses out of this little deluxe sample right here. So I'm going to use it up entirely, and I would expect probably it'll be gone next month, but we will see. We will see. So that is where I am at for my A to Z project pan, focusing on everything but my makeup. So let me know, how are you doing in your projects? And yeah, thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I hope that you're having an amazing day, and I will see you next time. Bye.